Welcome back to Afterlife. It's episode number 21. First chance to use the new hammer is going to involve wrought iron ingots. We've gone ahead and crafted 20 of them. I still have a decent amount of iron in there and plenty of iron smelting in slowly over time, but we're not going to leave this. Actually, I am going to leave this running. We're going to just smelt that iron away. That's fine. Okay. Stone hammer. Here's what we're going to do with this stone hammer. We're going to upgrade 2 boxes, just 2, but the 2 that contain most of the stuff. And this is what's going to put us in that position of having more storage space. A lot more storage space. Look at the difference, right? That container was full all but 2 spots, I think. I think it was 2 spots left empty in each container. And now we've more than doubled our storage capacity. You can see the dawn on the horizon. Or maybe you can't. It's just starting to peak. We're just getting that little hint of light. But as that grows lighter, I'm going to grow more bold. And apparently deal with mushrooms. I'm going to deal with the mushrooms. That's going to take a minute, and then it's going to make it that much easier. But we're going to head out a little bit early to start on our day because we've got a bike ride ahead of us, and that early start will give us more time to loot and maybe make 2 trips out today. But this is going to take a little time first. All right, well, here comes the dangerous part. We've got to just make it to the bike and get a move on here quickly. We've got another block in the way, so we'll have to clear them out first. Alright, and we're in the clear. We're on the go. I'll see you in town. Do I want to take the risk and stop for a mushroom? You betcha I do. That's the other nice thing to trying to do this at night. Oh, there's a bunch over here. Made it to 9. Good little find. One zombie chasing me. You know what? Never mind the getting to town early. This is about getting as many mushrooms as I can before morning. Which is going to be in just a moment. Oh! It disappeared right in front of my face. That's okay. We got another, 10? Yeah, we're going to have to start doing that a lot more often. Heading out early on the bike. Great way to get the mushrooms, quick and easy, but you can run into a lot of trouble with traffic with the zombies, but the bike is generally fast enough. There's only really a couple zombie types in the world that are going to give you a hard time while riding the bike. For the most part, you can outrun. Vultures are one of the types that are going to be an issue for you. But with mushrooms popping up right alongside the road, you can follow a clear, easy path that you recognize. Retrieve the goods in the meantime when it's clear. When it's not clear, you just keep riding down the road and, look for a better opportunity. It's also a great way to die. Of course, until you get to higher level and then you just don't care. When they put you in that below day 1 kind of stuff, and okay, great, way, we made day 1. Really, now we're at about... Have we even reached week 1? Have we reached the conclusion of week 1? The conclusion of the first Horde night? Are we at that level yet? I don't know. We're into the 20s, certainly on the spears, and 2nd tier on spears, but not the real life 2nd tier on spears, right? It's not an iron spear, it's a scrap spear. Not the vanilla version, that is. It's not real life. Are you living this life? Are you playing 7 Days to Die in your 24/7 daily encounters? I am not. The world I live in still exists. However, the simplicity of this world almost makes more sense than the chaos of the version of America that I live in right now. Are you kidding me? The bullshit. Ugh. Anyway, let's get in town. Or maybe I'll see a squirrel and get distracted. Or coal and get distracted. Hey, I just unlocked the wooden bow with the car right next to where the coal was. So as I'm coming back into town, the reality of what's left is just a few houses that we haven't been to, and a bunch of houses that we've honestly kind of just skipped over and didn't properly loot, so let's go for it. I might go for kind of the quicker version of them though, and not necessarily the let's do everything version. And starting right off the bat, grabbing concrete was not what I was talking about. More stone. Rushing through this basement though, as it's gonna make me soaking wet. Alright, I should get myself up and out of the water while we deal with this guy. Oh. Okay, sure. Were you on fire? You were in the water. You certainly didn't look like you were on fire. Okay. Oh, it's a spider. It's weird to actually want to stay out of the water. Right? Vanilla, you don't care. No reason to be bothered by it. Here, very much want to stay out of that water. Ready to clean out. There we go. Loot, loot, no. And we're out. Definitely damp. Okay, we're gonna scrap the cooking pot. I have plenty of animal fat at the moment. I don't need one piece of scrap wood. We'll drop the bones as well as a start point. Yeah, 13. I got to 13 on the mushroom. How did I not see you stand there? Hello. How you doing? Been a little hot, are we? Okay, that's the basement done. Before I go up, let's drop that. Dress suit, armor rating, nothing, scrap. Okay, read the Home Cooking Weekly, scrap the explosives. That was better though. Some Manuka honey. Potato, by the way, I unlocked the vegetable stew. I saw it right before we left. So it was a little late in the game to deal with it. But we have a new recipe, a much better cooking recipe finally, that we are going to start making use of. We have tons. There goes the scrap spear. Is this going to be the last time I can repair it? No. No, we're good for at least one more, maybe two more. Yeah, better recipe on the way. I'm not gonna bother with that one. We're gonna obviously get a zombie or two in here, right? Where are you at? Behind the... Are you alone in here? All alone in the loot room? Hey, we just got stronger. Should be taking these nails while I'm here, I guess. Hunters. Another Manuka honey. Vehicle adventures. We're gonna go ahead and take the paper out of this place too while we're here. Let's just get it all. I'm not gonna come back and move this place again later. 76 paper, leather trunk. Another book, Tech Chunky. Okay, not bad for this house. Not bad. We got through it very quick too. Bow Hunters. I will read it. I'm I'm using the bow, obviously, a lot. Vehicle adventure, that. Gravedigger mod schematic. I think I've already found one or two, and if I haven't, I will certainly loot them soon enough. I don't need to be crafting it, so we'll scrap. Tech Junkie, Volume 6. I'm going to read it because we want to complete these sets. Technique gives a 25% chance for regular and 50% chance for power attacks to instantly charge stun batons. I will use a stun baton at some point here. The bicycle handlebars. Do I still have that frame, or did I end up putting that in the forge? I think I put it in the forge. Since I'm here. I've brought my fortitude up. I'm on the verge of bringing the athletics up. You know, it's all going to make me stronger, be able to carry more, move faster. Good stuff, right? Good training. Just wearing some ankle weights. And then try to figure out which is the correct direction to go. Okay, 2 sleepers. One of the nice things about coming in the wrong way. Ooh. I think he had the red eyes. I thought he had red eyes. Looked like a feral. So glad I shot him. We're starting to pull basic armor out of clothing bags a lot more regularly. Not necessarily the good stuff. Not the good stuff. Like, very much not the good stuff. But it's increasing our armor levels, and that was a frying pan. We do want to take that one back. I feel like maybe I'm going in backwards, yet this is kind of the trap you get as you enter rooms to wake everybody up. So maybe I'm going the right direction, maybe I'm not. Alright, so garment bag. Again, there you go. Sunglasses. Not good, right? But scrapping gets me resources. Well, whatever. Those resources are easy to get. The animal fat, the chrysanthemum, as much as I want it. The tarps, we have plenty. Wait, is any of that scrappable? Can we scrap the tarps? Yes. Okay, plastic, sure. Yeah, there you go. There's your basement. Coffee. I'll probably drop more chrysanthemum. Do I want to take the 10 chrysanthemum now that it's 10 instead of 5? Probably. Charred meat. No, I'm going to drop that. I'm not going to sacrifice our drink for a little food. I don't need it. Oh, the lumberjack. Helps if I hit him on the first swing. Give him more of a chance to back me up into the wall. Oh, he did go down from that. He took at least 2 more hits to go down than I thought he would. And then I just missed him twice. Okay, this time when I back up, he still hits me. Now he's dead. Blue table in the basement. Didn't expect that. Side of the door, or are we on? Okay, you're down here. Go. No. 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 You cannot come in. You cannot come in. Oh, you came in. And I'm out of stamina. Oh. We're okay. We're okay. They're not climbing well enough on each other. I think we're no satchel to grab, so we don't need to deal with the hole in the wall. There's probably hidden loot in there. Without a satchel. Any ammo. Rifle, level 3. Hey. I'm in this thing from the backside, see if there's anything hidden here that's good. Nope. It's medical journal. Bow hunters. Okay, another Maduka honey. 3rd of the trip. And lots of loot that we pulled out of these couple things. We'll take a look in a second. Oof, we are on a roll. Another pipe SMG. Scrap. Book we've read. Scrap. Another book we've read. Scrap. We'll read these two. Able to keep a little bit more. Some commando boots. A little bit weaker than what we have. Not terrible, but a little bit weaker. So, scrap. Weapon flashlight mod. You know, we have some light, but we don't have a ton. However, it's not like I want to put it. I have a scope on my rifle, so we're not going to put it on there. We'll just drop that. Not worth it to carry that around. Metal chain mod. 10% chance can be installed on clubs. Do we have anything? Yes, we do. We're going to drop it. I'm carrying too much. The weighted head mod, though, has... a little more handy tool. Okay, again with the scrap wood. I'm okay with losing that one coffee bean. I'm not ready to go home yet. We've got a lot to do. I'm also okay with losing this one bandage. Though I think that bandage is something I can scrap, right? Scrap, scrap, scrap. Yes. Take the cloth, take the skill. I'm getting heavy, but you know, let's suck it up, deal with it. We'll do the same thing though. We'll skip ahead a little bit. In reverse, she hadn't seen me yet. Alice should have seen me as I came into the room. Hidden, oh, yes, we've got a, not just a hidden stash, we've got a hidden thing to beat on that's going to take time. Alright, we are into the safe and rather disappointed. Scrap the wraps. Oh. Wow, she's ducking and diving and she's got moves. Zombie ballerina. Blue dye. The famed blue dye. Of course, we already have what we needed with a... Come on. Be searchable. There it goes. Another Manuka honey. Wow. On a roll with that. Yeah. Second safe in the house. First one sucked. It's not taking as long to get into. Still takes a while, but not as long. Pipe baton, which we're going to scrap. There's no point hanging on to it unless it's better condition. No, quality 408. I think the one we have is, yeah, 2700. So scrapping that, and we're going to scrap the iron crossbow bolt. Alright, this should be the final loot area. Loot bag off of that zombie. Nice. This is the final area, so we're all clear besides one zombie outside trying to get in. Nice grab from that one, that loot bag too. Alright, we're gonna loot up. I'm gonna be super heavy, but we're gonna loot up first. Alright, go from there. Destroy the workbench. Get the little bit of XP on our workstations rating. Maybe 2/10 of a level on that one, from 20 to 21. Scrapping for fun. That's one of those ones we've been needing badly. So we invested a lot of literature fragments to push us ahead, and then finally landed what we needed for the bike. Perk point. Okay, this is turned out to be a good day, and I now can no longer move. I can still reach this, so we'll at least finish it before we start to move on. Machine Gunner Reed. Lucky Looter Volume 4 does find even more scrap metal and loot. Good and bad thing. Southern Farming. Scrap. Scrapping for fun. Definitely read. And the home cooking, definitely read. Add a second zebra cake. Oh, it's too much stuff. Helmet light mod. I have a helmet light mod. Scrap. Foregrip mod schematic. Scrap. I'll take the literature fragment. Braced gloves. Armor rating below what we have, so scrap. Care more about that armor rating right now than I do about just about anything else. I think I already have a sawed-off shotgun mod. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop the knife, and we have a full hood. Full hood. Armor rating down by 4. Scrap. 2 books. Another scrapping for fun. Beautiful. We'll read that, and we'll read rawhide. Leather gloves. Okay. House done. There's 1 bag of trash and maybe 1 suitcase back there by the stairs. Oh! Damn it. I'm too heavy for this crap. Just fell down to the basement. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that now. Eat the cans. What else can we do here? Okay, drop a couple scraps. Got a 19. Yeah, there we go. 2/10 of a level. There's a box over there. I'm not going for it. Hey. Wow, and that took me all day. What was that, 3 houses or 4? It's a lot to loot, though. I mean, we are coming away with a lot of stuff. We've done well, but ended up being the full day adventure. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 straight ahead. There definitely is some more of the neighborhood, though. I was kind of thinking today was going to be the last trip to this town. But the rest is all just more houses, more of the same. I think we are ready to look beyond, or what's straight ahead of me there, the checkpoint. Am I ready for a higher level tier? Could end up being the death of us type thing. It's dangerous. You know, normally I'd roll right on into a second day. Normally I do at least a day and a half, if not 2 days. And it's not like we had a horde night or anything, but a lot happened. A lot happened in this 24-hour stretch. Enough so that I'm pretty confident that that's going to be it for this episode. I'm loving the extra space, though, that we have now. Ten Manuka honeys. Nice. More than 10. 11 Manuka honeys. Did I get a frying pan for this one yet? No, it was still missing. There we go. Now we have the full contingency minus beakers on all 3 campfires. And make sure you are done with your task. Yes, you are. We're gonna have to go get more water to get that on the go, but what a day. It's been a very good progressive day. We really came back with a lot, and of course, as always, or at least in the current scheme of things, a lot of books, a lot of progression in crafting workstations. Still a 20 though. We did not get a forge ahead today. We're 10 away from the workbench, so we might just have to. What is that? That's 50 literature fragments. 50 would get us there. We're at 41, so actually we're not that far off from forcing our way into the workstation, which would unlock a whole lot of options for us, including the mini bike that I'm pretty sure we're already into. Yes, we are. We're at level 23, so we have the chassis and the handlebars, so we can craft a mini bike if we have the workbench. So we're not too far away from forcing that issue. We're still quite a ways on harvesting and construction tools, but salvage, just 2 more scrapping for funds, and we will finally have a wrench, and that's going to open up a lot of stuff that's been missing. I need to get the bow crafted. I need to remember to do that. 14 on scrap sphere now. It's like 1 or 2 more sharp sticks will get us to the point where we can make a spear that's going to be fine for a while and not need to be replaced frequently. Be nice to get into the pipe baton, but we have one, so we're okay. Knives, I'm disappointed that we're still at level 1 on that though. Handguns, 12. Shotguns, 8. Rifles, 7. That's the one. I need to push rifles. But we need to push forge ahead probably more. I'd really like to get into that hunting rifle though and get to at least about 12 so it can have a couple repairs to it before we push towards the next. So we're a good 5 rifle worlds short of where I want to be. Not too worried about these right now. Cooking though, up to 27. The stews are ready. I'll work on those tonight. Medical's up to 25. I could probably scrap medical for a little while. Making antibiotics though at 40 will be a pretty big deal, because that's how you just put the virus to bed. And of course the slow progression on the armor stuff. Still need a lot. I might need to cheese one of these up, that handful, like leatherworking. We're 8 levels away. Maybe that's the one you want to cheese, as it's the least 9 on the armored ups, to get to another backpack. It's 11 here on needle and thread. We find the needle and thread a little more often, but yeah, the rawhide ones, that's another maybe short-term thing to kind of cheese your way forward and get better at. But the forge ahead's the most important. But the forge ahead's also the most expensive. The other stuff, if you were to cheese those and not the forge ahead, we could make multiple things progress in the way we want and need over the long term, medium term, but then we'd lag behind on the forge ahead and still be waiting for a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if those are backpacks that have to be made in the oh, now it's dark. Great, I still got stuff for the bike. Oops. And there's 3 zombies out here. We'll be okay. We will be okay. Yeah, only a little heavy. Hello. It's night. Hello, friends. Do you want to die? I don't want you to all night. I'd be happy to take a moment to clear you all out. I think I'm gonna need to do a project to clear the dirt out of there and just lower that level so we've got something a little more safe and sound on that wall support. Anyway, things to consider. The forge ahead is the biggest obstacle, but it's the expensive obstacle. The other obstacles, though, thing to consider is that there's perk books, sets to finish. There's bonuses to get from those, and the missing books are 10 literature fragments. I think universal, I believe. So if there's any of these that we would want to finish, like Spear Hunter, right? That would make me much more effective with a spear. We could do spears degrade 20% slower. Imagine how useful that would be right now with the issues we're having of that spear breaking frequently. Increase attack speed by 10% would be very helpful right now. Hits scored in quick succession do more damage. Very helpful. And kills with spears refill your stamina. Incredibly useful. That's 30 literature fragments to finish the Spear Hunter category. Options. Thoughts? Right? I'm tempted. Batter up, only missing 2. Power attacks to the legs slow enemies. Bats and clubs degrade 20% slower. Power attacks that kill your enemy refill your stamina meter. Again, that's only 20 literature fragments to make that one happen. So there's absolutely, without a doubt, things to spend literature fragments on. Things galore. And we have a good amount of literature fragments that we can make some of that happen. But only some. Because there's a lot of options, right? We need, what was it, 50 for the forge ahead? No, we needed like 7 more. 30, well, that would only be 35, would it not? So 35 on the forge aheads, 20, 50 here, right? Batter up and spear hunting. It's already well in excess, and we just noted, I don't know, another 30 or so that we need in a couple other categories. So we're ultimately looking at something like about 110 literature fragments that we could use to get the things that we would want in the short to medium term, and we have 41. So even though we're doing well collecting some literature fragments, we're still a long ways away from where we actually need to be at. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.